thought I'd do a quick video with the Divine Masters Oracle. So the first one that we have now is Lady Venus, Light Activation, Call to Action, Power Surge, Earth Mission. This is all about, so Venus, if you don't know in astrology, it's the planet of love. It's the planet of beauty, finances, like wealth, friendships, family, all things positive in my opinion. But like in sometime like later this year, if you aren't aware, we are actually getting a Venus retrograde, which means that things in finances, wealth, beauty, love, your relationships, partnerships, it's all going to be put on pause and then it's going to go backwards. So you're going to see exes, you're going to see things that you thought you let go of, like problems in your relationship that you let go of, coming back. Your finances are going to be a bit iffy, like you're going to have some financial problems potentially, so it is a good time to start preparing now, I think Spirit's saying. So start doing the inner beauty work, the self-worth, self-care, the affirmations, just seeing your inner beauty, making sure that it's not like false beauty, like you're not putting something on just to feel beautiful, that you actually feel beautiful within yourself, that the love in your relationship is actually raw, true, really there. Because that's like the time when a lot of relationships fall apart, cheating might happen, especially because if you notice, like the past few Venus retrogrades were aligned at the same time as a Mercury retrograde. The last one that we had was March, around like March 2025. I think it might have gone in April 2025 as well, a little bit. But I think the next one that we're getting is like September 2026 in real time anyway, because this is a timeless message, but I am just giving this example in real time right now. So yeah, and when there's a Mercury retrograde, obviously there's miscommunications. You can do your research on it if you don't know. And yeah, it is a good time. I'm hearing that the Spirit is saying you're going to find the one. Whatever is supposed to leave, it's meant to go. Whoever's there and remains, they're the one. So you're not going to have like a huge misalignment fallout with someone who's always going to be there for you, who's meant for you. Like, if you look at Venus and Mercury retrogrades as blessings, which they are, because they happen like every now and then, but you feel as though that your life's falling apart when they happen. But in reality, free on the timer, love again, love theme. In reality, it is the universe supporting you, protecting you by removing these toxic people, karmic people, or people who just you didn't see. You might have thought that like they were right for you, good for you, but Spirit sees, God sees everything. So they could have been untrustworthy, untrue, deceptive towards you behind your back, because God and Spirit will have seen things that have happened that you don't remember, you didn't witness, or you might not know could have happened in the future, let's say. So like when we get a Mercury retrograde or a Venus retrograde, you might think like, oh, everything's falling apart, you're not looking forward to it, but it is divine support and divine protection. It's supposed to help your love life. It's supposed to help your abundance, your finances, because when your love life is lacking, your financial life is lacking. They go hand in hand. Like happy wife, happy life. That is a real thing. Like if your finances are like having a lot of problems and you're really struggling with your finances, it is because either your partner isn't for you or you're not giving enough in the relationship. You will know deep down in your intuition, your own intuition, which one of those messages is for you, whether you're overgiving or you're not giving enough and it's your partner who's just not right. And or maybe you're just both giving, trying, and it's just not working, and it's a mutual thing, but you know that it's fizzled out. Anyway, that's that message. Roomy, mystical, knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. He looks so wise. Like, I think the collective that I'm speaking to has this inner knowing, inner wisdom that has always guided you through the tough times in your life when you've had to make tough decisions. You've had a mystical knowing, and that mystical knowing is your inner divine wisdom that you've developed throughout your life and past lives into this lifetime, but also your intuition, because they go hand in hand. It's like the third eye chakra. You get your inner wisdom through your intuition, through your third eye chakra. You get divine downloads from spirit into your third eye chakra, which gets downloaded into your brain, and you know it. And your being, your mystical knowing. Like when we act from spirit, we're acting not from the mind, because the mind creates fear and anxiety. The mind can only think of things that have happened in the past. And that's why the mind creates false illusions and fear. When we cut our own intuition and connection to spirit and spirituality out, then we get stuck in fear, anxiety, and we start acting from negative places, fearful places, anxiety-based places, and we start misaligning because we're acting out of fear. We're misaligning ourselves and creating more negative energies, negativity around us because we're not staying true to ourselves. When you reconnect with your intuition and your third eye chakra, you receive divine downloads from spirit. And that's when you get creativity, creative downloads. Like, you can't create without spirituality. Whether you like it or not, we are all spiritual beings. And you can't live life without spirituality, because you're only living life with half of yourself. Like the chakras that we have root, which is like fear, anxiety, sacral, which is creativity, solar plexus, your goals, heart, which is love, throat, speaking your truth, third eye, intuition, crown, spirituality. That's like a third of you. And that will have a knock-on effect with your creativity. How is your creativity supposed to go in your head if your third eye chakra isn't flowing? Like, energy needs to be flowing through, you know? So we are all spiritual beings. We're here experiencing life lessons in this world, personal experience of God, breaking boundaries, breaking limits, fear, anxiety, breaking the boundaries that our mind places on us, the restrictions of the, I'm hearing constriction, I don't know. Maybe you work in construction. Maybe the collective that I'm speaking to is in construction, or you like building things, mending things. It can even be like sewing, yeah. Sewing? I said sewing, so maybe like even sailing or suing. Maybe you've got a court case going. Maybe you're the type of person who likes to be like, oh, I'll sue them. Like as a joke though, not being serious. Commander Ashtar. leadership activation, time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. Spirit wants you to take action. Spirit wants you to step into your power, call back your power, remember who you are. Notice the third eye beaming. Spirit wants you to work on your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. Work on that spirituality in order to get like the creative energy from your sacral flowing up. You need to trust in yourself. That's the throat chakra. Trust in yourself to guide others. Use your throat chakra. It's so powerful. Speak out about how you can speak out about your divine downloads, your creativity, like messages that you get from spirit, and the way that you can differentiate that or find out what that is look at one way, like a reader told me once, to write your thoughts down. Just journal, just write your thoughts down and underline or highlight anything that is fear-based or anxious, like an anxious way of thinking, in red, and highlight the positive thoughts that you're having in green. And then when you do that, you can differentiate your intuition from your fear-based mind thinking that's keeping you caged in misalignment from what your soul truly wants you to do and what you came here on earth to do, because your mind is literally working from things that we were told as a child. You should do this, you should do this, like when you're in school, from your parents. Realistically, who are we trusting? Because these sources, you need to find out where the source is coming from, because to me, spirit is the most trustworthy source. God is the most trustworthy source. And I'm not saying don't listen to school, don't listen to your teachers, don't listen to authority, don't listen to I don't know, what we're told from your parents, I'm not saying that at all, but I am saying your intuition is needed for you to see through illusion, disillusionment, misalignment. I don't know if I'm making these words up now. Disillusionment, I don't know if that's a real word, but you see what I'm trying to say? Time to evolve. It's your time to shine. I'm gonna do a little bit of tarot. We have 2 minutes left and I'll end the reading. This is like astral travel, astral projection. I said, what did I say? Maybe you have a projector, you work with a projector. You've recently watched a presentation with a projector. But yeah, astral travel is really important here. Your spiritual abilities are gonna skyrocket, shoot off into the sky right now, right back where you came from, and you're gonna remember. You're having a spiritual awakening here. You're literally remembering who you were, why you came here, what your mission is, your purpose, why you came on this earth, I think for a long time, you've been given to others more than you've been given to yourself, and this has been a major block for you in your whole life. You've been focusing on how to please others, and it is really sad, and I feel like crying, because it's not just like a you thing. A lot of us do this. A lot of us have this problem. 444 on the timer. Spirit has got you. You're divinely protected. I'm hearing it's the right time. Everything's happening in perfect timing, divine timing. You're not too late. You're not too late. Everything is happening in order, in divine timing. Everything is happening right now as it's supposed to. When your soul came here on earth, your soul said that they were gonna grow up, experience every single thing that your soul did, the life lessons, up to this day, no matter how hard it's been. You agreed to learn these life missions because your soul knew that it could handle it. It was the right time for you to learn those lessons so that your soul could develop into the future past lives and everything, like, well, not past lives, future lives that you're going to have when you reincarnate. I don't know what I just said, by the way. Everything just flew out. But yeah, you've been overgiving. Also, that motorbike sound, that's like karmic energy. So maybe somebody doesn't want me to give this message across because somebody doesn't want you to step into your power and reclaim your life. But I said step out, so maybe they don't want you to step out and leave. Step out the house, step out and go, step out and leave a job, yeah? Got a towel on my head right now. Yeah. So you've been learning how to give back to yourself, equal give and take, not overgive, and notice that you have to, and learn that you need to give to yourself first before you can even give to other people or even think about giving to other people. I don't know which way to go, but yeah. Spirit is presenting you with multiple divine downloads that'll help you get out of this stuck, stagnant situation that you're in your life because you feel as though your life's been at a halt. You're going to remember what kind of a powerful spiritual being you are. This world has infinite realities, infinite abundance. You're not too late. You simply need to reclaim and step into your power. Because this abundance, this manifestation, this desire of whatever future that you want, it's already yours. Otherwise, Spirit wouldn't have gave you that desire, that want to create the life that you want. You know, that's a divine download coming through your third eye and crown chakra. Spirit wouldn't have gave you that desire to go for the things that you want if you weren't capable of achieving it. And if that reality wasn't for you, that reality already exists and it is yours. It is for you. You just need to remember that you're worthy and capable of achieving that. I've gone over time, but I hope that helped anyway. I know I've been like going in to spiritual readings a lot more, but I'm really enjoying it and I hope you are too. Thank you.